My name is Curtis Palmer, River Secrets Guide Service, and today I'd like to share with you guys one of my ways of rigging up a Brad's Super Bait plug cut. They've been out for about 1.5 years now, and a lot of people have come up to me in that time period and asked me what my opinion of them was and the best way I know to rig them up. And I've come up with several ways, but today I'd just like to show you one of my favorite ways that's been giving me the best results. Grab it out of the package. And it's going to come up with various extra components, little rubber tubings, chain swivel or two, and I dropped there a little side wash. I'm not a big fan of this side wash. So first thing is, I grab a pair of scissors here, and you'll note when it comes out, they got this line sitting here to the side. It comes out through the rigging, and then it sits here, and it's got the little lip closer right here. You take off this rubber part here, can open this up, and there's a reason for opening them up if you haven't ever seen these before. So they open up, got a little piece of foam on the inside. We don't need this at the moment either. Okay, there's your swivel and your hook. Cut that off. Pull your line on out. They're using probably around 30-pound line. I'm using a 25-pound Maxima. Actually, it's the Perfection in a clear. So, what we're going to do is, and I got one right here, Gamakatsu. It's an assist hook. Use them for jigging, things like that. 510's the number on it, Gamakatsu 510. These are an open eye on these Gamakatsu 510s. So, going to take our swivel. This is a 3-bead here. I prefer a 4-bead or a 3-bead. I don't want to go any farther than that or any shorter. So this is a 3-bead. So we're going to sit there and take that swivel, and actually the swivels, the chain swivels that they actually give us in the pack with the Brad Super Bait is a really nice swivel. So we're just going to close this eye on this hook right up there, snug around that swivel. So there we go. It's going to give us the fish goes to twisting and turning and working when you hook up with the plug. That'll give it lots of movement there. Drop my fishing line. Just an approved cinch knot. Works just fine on this. 1, 2, 3. I like to go around it about 6, 7 times preferably. Go up and around there. Back through the hook. Pull that sucker nice and snug. Woo-wee, that's a sharp hook. I've already poked myself twice with it just tying that little knot. Then you got a little hole right here. And we're going to go right through there. Then you got a big slot. So we're going to run the line right up through there and then through the head of the plug here. There's another little hole, and it's going to go through at an angle. So we're going to go through there. And we're going to pull this right on up. All right, so now we have this all the way through. Now, with our little bead chain on the back and our new hook. This slides up and over. Like so. I like putting it up and we're snug up underneath there. Believe me, big Chinook grabs a hold of that, or even a decent coho, it's going to be able to pull it free, and if it doesn't, oh well, we got plenty of chain swivel for that to work around. There you go, folks. And then I just put a dual lock, or you can put another bead chain on the end of this. I like to run multiple bead chains coming down my line anyhow. That's the number one way I like to rig it. Just plain simple like that. It changes the action by changing the weight of the hook, and this hook, I'm telling you, is almost a sure hookup every time that a fish bites on that. It is that sharp. So there you go. Anyhow, for a couple other quick things I'd like to show you here, secrets of mine. they tell you to put a lot of different types of scents and bait, and that's what that that little foam pad is for. That was inside here. I'm telling you guys, this one here is really hard to open up. They're not usually this difficult. Anyhow, the foam pad that comes with it right here sits inside, so you can open these up and you can sit there and you can put in tuna fish in oil. So you got the oil to add scent. You can soak this in the oil that comes in it, place it on the inside there, pack that full of the tuna fish and put it right together, and you are good to go. Another one of my little secrets that I like using for putting inside these Brad's super baits, plug cuts, is it's anchovy paste. You can get these from anywhere from about 80% pure anchovy to 100% pure anchovy. It's already ground up, minced. You find this in the food department with your clams and your herring and your canned sardines, smoked sardines, things like that. You can find this in there. And this makes no mess, real clean. You just open up your super bait, put a nice little amount of it inside there on the foam. So now we got some anchovy paste on this. We're all rigged up with the new hook, and it's going to change the way that this is going to act in the water. So let's put it on a rod here. I'll tie it up quickly, and let's get a look at what this is going to do in the water here. As you can see, what this is creating, it's creating a really nice wobble, or it's definitely a good plug cut spin. This is a new color for me, and actually I really like that pink right there. That's a nice pink color. So we're going to go ahead and fish that for a little while, but that gives you an idea of how that's acting. And the nice thing is here, folks, as I'm telling you, what happens is when the fish does come up and they bite that, they come up and bite that, with that rubber being there, instead of just having the line come out of this little hole here and then come up, which allows the line to get away from the plug more. This will allow, when the fish bite that, even they grab it here, they slide down on the hook. But the other thing is that will pull free. I hope next time you guys go out fishing and you try these Brad's plug cut, that you have lots of success.
Fish on, man, fish on. Hey, that was pretty cool. We saw a fish hooked up about a half a mile down the river. Guy came off anchor. The boat below us about 200 yards. They hooked up, and pretty quick, sure enough, our rod went down as well. It's Lower Rogue River Spring Chinook fishing. It's awesome. This is pretty awesome. This is a nice fish. This is kind of like one of those little football-shaped fish. Tell you what, they don't get much prettier than this. I don't know how they possibly can.